Hello. How are we doing? What's going on? Alright. I think we're gonna get right into the games today. Let me check. We're not gonna play any of the desktop ones. Desktop chibi. I wanna check this out real quick. Wait, that's actually super cute. Maybe we'll do that one last. Maybe we'll save that one for last. What are we playing today? I think we're gonna start with the first one. The Goodbye Doggy. Oh, I can run it right in the browser. Wait, stop. Okay. Let me reopen the tab because I think as soon as I hit run game, it started the game. Okay. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, Google Chrome. This is Goodbye Doggy. Okay. If you guys can't hear it, let me know. I can't hear anything right now. Why? Oh. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Why can't I hear anything now? Oh. I can bark? Undying sense of... Past quiet sobbing, you can hear the stomach mildly grumbling. Wait, you don't need that. Person threw their duster onto the bed. They've completely given up on chores for today. Hold on. I have to turn the volume down. Also, I'm not going to be able to see chat, so I'm going to have to actually look over at my laptop. This person's much too dehydrated from crying in order to continue baking. Oh, this is a water bottle. I thought this was soap. The sad baker notices the water bottle and hydrates properly. Their newfound energy allows them to finish baking a beautiful loaf of whole grain bread. I think you needed this. No. They accept the bread, never questioning the previous whereabouts. Scarfing the slice down, you can see them calm down a bit more. Such a cute game, this one, but sad. Yeah. I can chew that. But I can't get to the attic. Oh! Never mind. I've totally clean when you found your old ball. Clutch an empty stomach, but vulnerable to face their family downstairs and too hungry to move. They're meekly chewing the warm piece of bread, actively trying to ignore the dirty dishes in the sink. Though taste means nothing to your ghostly, pallid tongue, licking the dishes reminds you of the delicious food you ate in life. Plain bread proves to be undesirably soft for them if only you could toast it. Warm fireplace singes your milk toast snack into a... okay. But I cooked it. Famished hands grab the toast, its savory scent wafting through. Okay. Staring at the wardrobe, a worried look crosses their face. They may need help choosing something. I accept your skillfully coordinated outfit as sheer luck. Not only do they look cute... I can't read that. They're looking relatively peppy in their new outfit. Hell yeah. They look longingly at the unfinished homework on their desk. A myriad of complex arithmetic problems. Do I actually have to do this? Yes, no, yes. Through sheer willpower, the homework has been flawlessly completed. That's not completed! Slightly mystified, they accept the completed homework without question. Watery eyes tell the story of a person filled with regret. Perhaps a reminder of better times would help. Ball! They held the ball tenderly, memories of warm summer days softening their expression. Tears still flow, but for different reasons. Oh. Free from chores, they've picked up a crossword to relax, however its difficulty only gives them more anxiety. Your crossword answers strike them like an epiphany, each letter a stark reminder of, okay. While you can see the grief of your family, you know deep down that they'll be okay. Free from your burden, you can now ascend to your final resting place. Go up. Aww. Oh, I have to keep holding up. Whee! Oh, that's it. Okay. That was super short. I'm not crying. You're crying? Shh. My eye is not watering. Your eye is watering. That was cute, though. Made for a global game during 2019. Dedicated to my grandma, grandpa, and dog. Oh. Oh, there's more. Or maybe not. No. I like that though, that was cute. Alright. Now, do we want to still play Missed Messages, even though I may have already seen it? Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, I did watch Jack play this. Name your own price. Can I do it for free? Okay, again. If you want to. Yeah, why not? I don't really remember it. Ooh. Hi, no homo. Alright. Why do I have to extract files? Why can't I just play the game? How do I play the game? Hold on, let me put some music on while I try and figure this out. It's a zip file, Corinne, you have to extract it. So what? I just do it to the main game? No, there's no unzip option. Nothing's zipped. Hold on, I'll show you guys. We'll mini on. Ooh. Forgot to turn my light on. Guys, I'm dumb. Give me... First of all, let me... Actually, no. I'm not going to switch the game just yet. Just in case. Full screen. No. Entire monitor. There we go. So... No. Get rid of everything, and then Alt... I think I changed it to G. Yeah. So, yeah, there's no zipped folder. Like, this is the game. Unless I have to do this. Or do I hit extract all? Whole folder is zipped, you have to extract the folder? What do you mean? It's not zipped. There would be a zipper on it if it was zipped. There's no zipper. Okay, I figured it out. Oh my god. I figured it out. We're not gonna talk about that. Alright. Start. Mentioned suicide and self-harm in this game, yes. Perfect for staying inside and finishing my work. I have to switch the game. Okay, why is this music so loud? What? Just because there's no zip doesn't mean it's not zipped. If it ends with a zip name, it's a zipped folder. I didn't know. Listen, I'm dumb. And the thing is that I should know this shit, because I went to school for this shit. Oh my god. Is that music too loud for you guys? There we go. Alright, perfect for staying inside and finishing my work. I need to work. It's okay, at least you got it. Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah, I turned it down. But I'm so bored I can't focus. What's this? Should I accept it? Sure. Now we're gonna work. Planes y equals mx plus b. Oh my god. I remember that. I remember doing that in school. After some time I start to lose focus. Alright. Accept. The puppy. So cute. I wonder if she'll respond. Thank you for dog. Welcome, so Pastel Princess MacBook Pro, what are you up to? Existential crises. No, I feel that I hope. Not distracting you, I also can't focus. I am procrastinating with makeup right now. Thank you, you're sweet. Let's see the makeup. I'm sure you worked hard on it. Discord. Oh, hell yeah. Where's work? Oh shit. Oh, okay. I thought I broke the game. What? Do you know you? You're so cute. Go out with me. Be my Bayrito. Shrek. Yes, want to meet later tonight outside my room? Yes, I'll see you. Cool, go back to work. Oh, later that night I went out to meet Goth's girlfriend. Before I left, my roommate opened her door. You're leaving? When will you get back? Probably after 9. Oh, that's right. It's her that is having issues. Not God's girlfriend. Oh. Why? No reason? Okay, bye then. Wait. Before the day ends, happy birthday. You remembered. No one else remembered. I didn't even remember. Of course I remembered. Happy birthday to you. Aw. She sang for me sweetly. Thank you. No, thank you for being my friend. What? Why are you telling me this? I just thought life is so short. Why not express my appreciation for the people I care about? In that case, you're also an amazing friend. Thanks for being my friend too. Aw. I'll see you later. Goodbye. I met up with God's girlfriend. She told me her name, Amy. We walked to the roof, laid out a blanket, and watched the stars. The sky's gorgeous tonight. I know, right? I'm forever that girl that gets really excited when the sky is in pretty colors. Yeah, me too. What do you think of when you look at the sky? Nothing for once, only a feeling. Damn. Nothing? You know when your mind is constantly noisy? Yeah. I look at the sky and I realize it's so much bigger than me. My problems mean nothing compared to it and my mind quiets. That's so poetic. Airdrops. Sky darkened, I grew addicted to Amy's smile. It's getting late, we should head back. Aw. You're cute. Goodbye kiss? You're the cutest. No, you. Haha, I'll see you later. See you. Aw. I turned my phone off to save battery. On my way back home, I checked my phone. You're a great friend, it's not your fault. I'm scared. Hey, sweetie, how was your day? When I came back home, I felt cold, nervous, but I didn't know why. Door. Alright, so I know what's gonna happen next. Don't come in, call the police, don't know what to do, love May, don't come in the room. I read the note. Don't come in, call the police, don't know what to do, love May. Oh, love May. Is that what I said? I don't know if that's what I said. Don't come in the room. I already know what's about to happen. I already know what's on the other side of the story because I watched Jack play this. So, I don't want to put my characters through that trauma, even though I can just restart and fix this, so we're just gonna call the police. I called the police as I stared at the door, not blinking. When they arrived, I felt myself looking down on the scene. Myself, her, the police that eventually came, a disembodied feeling. I heard myself scream endlessly. My disembodied self watched me move and talk like an actor in the surreal circus I found myself in. I overheard strangers and friends alike talk. Did you hear what happened? No, what? Someone committed suicide. That's so sad. Who? Where? Second floor, you probably don't know her. May? No, but that sucks. Most pitied the way she went, but didn't miss her. I remembered her smile, her laugh, the way she'd be kind in small ways. I couldn't forget her. When new people came into my life, I searched for her in them. I couldn't help it. I hoped she was still here. It was only during the funeral that the reality sunk in. At the funeral, I heard her singing, now sad and slow. Her singing when everyone else forgot, and her not being there anymore to remember. As I listened to her, my disembodied self crashed down to reality. The pain hit, this time without the anesthesia of shock. This was real. She was dead and we were putting her in the ground. The end. Missed. No one saw it coming. Could I have? Was there a message I missed? Alright. Heavy blizzard stretched on for miles. In the distance I saw a figure. May? It's not safe here. May, is that you? Come back. She just smiled, looking content amidst the dangerous hail. Hi, Feathers! As if she was going somewhere better, as if she hadn't heard my voice, lost in the blizzard. Don't go, please. Don't go alone. She disappeared into the snow. I'd missed my chance. Oh, okay. That was just a dream. I wake up in a cold sweat, fearful but not sure why. Also, that's stargazing. I went stargazing with a friend from school, like a couple of days before graduation, and that watching that in the game just reminded me of that. What was that about? Never mind that. I should start working. Never mind store. She used to keep it open, now it's usually closed. Oh, she was talking about the dream. Okay. I remember that dream I had. Oh, stop. Door to the outside world. I do what I gotta do, then go back. Okay. I need to work, but I'm so bored I can't focus. What's this? Should I accept it? Nah, we're just gonna work. Planes. Like, goes on supposed to be. Sometime I start to lose focus. Make a valiant attempt at working. After some minutes I get tired and want to take a break. That's weird, I hear voices. Seems like they're coming from my roommate's room. What's the preview? Spent 30 minutes trying to understand, but ultimately ended up confused. Why am I a fool, a hooligan, an oaf with a PhD in buffoonery? Why does that sound like me? Noise from my roommate's room has quieted down. Okay, but it's still nice to check. Door of my roommate, May. I wonder if I should check up on her. I hesitated, then knocked. For some reason, I feared what I might find. How's the game? Good. Hello? I've seen this game already, so... Yes. Shit, what should I say? Looking for sock. Just wanted to make sure you're okay. Heard noises from your room earlier. Aw, thank you, I'm fine. Well, I'm kinda sad, but don't worry about me. Do you want to hang out with me in case you don't want to be alone? I'd like that, but I have work to do. You always have work to do. You should take a break. Mines? It's a lesbian love story, one of my faves. Nice. Okay. You should take a break. Besides, we haven't hung out for a long time. I miss you. I could use a break, to be honest. And I miss you too. Okay, hold on a sec. She went back into her room to get something. When she came back, we laid on my bed, looking out at the setting sun. What are you up to these days? I feel like we haven't caught up in a long time. Wait, if you guys are roommates, how do you not catch up? So Lesbutt loves Stowbutt, one of my faves. Or are you butt spotting yourself? That's funny. I feel like we haven't caught up in a long time. A lot and also not much. A lot. Sorry, I haven't stayed updated. Yes. Nice. You butt. Butt spot. Shut the hell up. Stay updated like I'm your favorite TV show. Don't worry about it. I just feel like I don't make enough time for you. That's okay. You're not obligated to. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, right? I forgot you remembered. Of course I did. Happy birthday to you. Oh, she's singing again. She sang me happy birthday. Thank you for remembering. As the years flew by, my birthday became like any other day. No one else had remembered it either, but she had. You butt pee. So how have you been? Fine, just tired. Big mood. How so? I don't know, like a bone-deep tiredness? Day after day. Do you think you're depressed? Maybe? I took antidepressants a long time ago, but felt like they didn't work. That sucks. Maybe it's the type of antidepressant? Maybe you need to try a different one? Don't take my advice, actually. I know nothing. Haha, me neither. Mean either. Not just about this, but in general. Same. I feel you. Has it gotten better, the tiredness? Not really. By now, I kind of just want to die. No, I can understand. Must be dealing with some shit. Please don't tell anyone. They might kick me out of school. That's the last thing I need. Of course, I won't tell anyone. Thanks. Have you considered getting professional help? I don't know. Good doctors seem so rare. I've had a bad experience with the mental health resources at school, at least. I'm afraid. You don't need to be afraid. I'll come with you to find a good doctor. We'll drive to every place in this town until we find a good one. You do that for me? Yeah. Thank you. Do I want to talk about my dream? Or not? Yeah, why not? I had a weird dream. Ooh, what? It was about you, actually. It was kind of haunting. Oh my god, I need to hear this. You were in a snowstorm, and I called for you, but you didn't hear me, and I lost you? Wait, yeah, she did. She turned around. To dream or not to dream? That is the question. Huh, what does it mean? I have no idea, but it stuck with me. Oh, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay too, May. It's just a dream. Here, if you're still scared by bedtime, I'll tell you a bedtime story, okay? Oh yeah, bedtime stories. What are your dreams like? Oh, disturbing. Someone always dies. Oof. Like my most recent one, it featured you, actually. In a bad or good way. Good. Go on. There was a massive epidemic. It was gonna wipe out the world. I got infected, I was gonna die. Relatable? Yeah. Then you discovered the cure and I was saved. Wow, that's scary. I always knew I was gonna save the world. Yeah, Dream, you really saved me. Okay, that's not proper English. talked more about everything and nothing. From TV shows and memes to our worst fears and biggest desires. Before we knew it, evening dawned. I gotta go. I have work. Oh, now they're facing each other. And she's on top of her arm. Why does she look like she's passed out? I gotta go. I have work. Yeah, good luck. I'm always down to hang again. Yay, thank you for listening to me. It really means a lot. Although I also had work, I didn't regret talking with May one bit. Now, get back to work. What's this? Should I accept it? Message me back, partner. You good, fam? Plans. Something PEMDAS. After some time, we start to lose focus. What? This again. No, we're going back to work. Means the dream version of her saved her. Make a valiant attempt at working. It's just like real life now because I saved her. Just some minutes I get tired and want to take a break. Yeah, and wow, time flies by fast. I kind of need to use the bathroom, must be all that tea. Oh. I opened the door to my roommate, May. She didn't seem to hear or see me. Hey, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Are you really okay? You don't look okay. I need to go. Wait, don't go. Can I hug you? She nodded silently. I hugged her. I wanted to say something yet didn't want to break the silence. After a pause, she spoke. Thank you. I guess I'm not okay. I just say I'm okay because it's a gut reaction. I don't really feel okay, but I don't want to bother anyone. Especially you. You're so kind. I made soothing motions on her back. Why are you sad? I don't know. I don't really want to talk right now. That's okay, I'm here for you. I'm not a professional or anything, but when you need to talk, I'll always listen. Thank you again. Is there anything I can do? Hug. Just hug. It's been months since that day. May and I have gotten closer. I'd even consider her a best friend. In dark moments, we held each other's hands. Although I supported her, I didn't want to feel responsible for her, didn't want her to be dependent on me. So we drove to every therapist in town until we found one she liked. One night, May hugged me by surprise. May? Thank you. Me? What for? I don't know how to say this without seeming emotionally constipated. Thanks for caring about me, for listening to me. I couldn't tell you before because I was sad. But I appreciate you, really. Aw, anytime. Thank you too for being my friend. You teach me to be more kind. My god, no you. No you, uno reverse. Later that night she gave me a note, both haunting and touching. It read, I was buried in the blizzard. Snow pelted, powerful and unpredictable, never ending. I weakly cried for help and no one came, my voice lost in the snow. But you saw my messages, you grabbed a shovel, helped, and I could finally open my door. Yay! Something to look forward to after all, thank you for playing. I don't know if there's any other endings besides those two. I wonder what would happen if I didn't check on her in the bathroom. Let's see. I'm curious. Yes, I know. change the music. I could still detect an angry Chinese mother when I heard one. Too lazy if I don't chew. Mother's fast, lecturing Chinese, sometimes paused for me, a soft murmur of affirmation, then continued. I felt like I was listening to something I shouldn't have, so I distanced myself from the door. I didn't want to do that. Do some work and start. Where is Bill Nye? There's 4 endings to this game? Oh, okay. The noises have stopped? Yeah, let's check up on her. Hello? Yes. What should I say? This one. Want to make sure you're okay? Heard noises from your room. Thank you, I'm fine. Well, kind of sad, but don't worry about me. Do you want to hang out with me in case you don't want to be alone? I'd like that, but I have work to do. You always have work to do. You should take a break. Besides, we haven't hung out for a long time. I miss you. I could use a break, to be honest. And I miss you too. Okay, hold on a sec. Back in the room to get something, when she came back, we laid on my bed looking out at the setting sun. Stuffy. What are you holding? Oh, my pug. I call him Potato. Oh, that's cute. Oh, he looks so well loved. Yeah, he is. My dad gave me him. That's so sweet. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, right? I forgot. You remembered. Of course I did. And she starts singing. Thank you for remembering. Whoops. Dream. Wonder how many times she's sang. Probably a lot. But she sings twice. Oh no. In the first ending that we got, she only sang once. The second one was just a memory. And then I guess she only sings once in yeah, then I wouldn't have any problems. Maybe selfish, but I'm glad you're scared. I don't want you to go. You mean a lot to me. Thanks. Oh yeah, what were those noises about? Earlier in your room. Oh, my mom called. Sorry, did I bother you? No, she sounded really angry though. Yeah, she and I... Is everything okay with you two? Hold on, I gotta grab a drink real quick. Who's texting me? Mom's texting me. Alright. Is everything okay with you two? I don't know. Every time my mom calls, I feel sick, angry. Do you want to talk about it? Talk about what? Why she makes you feel that way? Huh, you sound like a therapist. How are you feeling? Why are you feeling that way? I just want to help you. Yeah, I know. I was always the golden child. When I was young, I was good at everything, so my parents never pushed me to work hard at anything. As I grew up, I started lagging behind because I didn't put in effort. The only thing I would put effort into was writing. They yelled at me when they caught me writing. Writers weren't engineers or doctors. Writing would never make money. Now my life is slowly falling apart, and instead of listening to me and helping me, my parents are yelling at me for wasting time playing games. Wow, thank you for telling me this. That's fucked. Thanks for listening. I hope they realize that it's normal and okay to get in a rut sometimes. Regardless, I believe you. Thanks. What do we got in chat? I saw a gibble. I'll wait for stream to catch up. Okay. Why? Why what? Why do you think your parents are like that? I have no idea. Okay, some idea. I think it's because they were raised where success meant everything in mental health was a myth. Their childhoods are a lot more fucked than mine was. I understand that they don't know better and it's hard to learn when you're as old as they are, but I think I get it. You do? Yeah, my parents were super scary back in the day. Ever since I moved out and went off to live my own life, though. They've mellowed a lot. I can say I love them and they love me back. Must be nice. I wish I knew whether or not my parents love me. They must. It sounds like their yelling has good intent, even if it's misplaced. Alright, we're just gonna let time pass. Talked more about everything and nothing. From TV shows and memes to our worst fears and biggest desires. Before we knew it, evening dawned. I gotta go. I have work. Yeah, good luck. I'm always down to hang. Yay, thank you for listening to me. It really means a lot. I have work and I didn't regret talking to me one bit. Kinda need to use the bathroom, must be all that tea. Do I have to go to the bathroom? Because we're gonna find her. Like this. But I don't want to find that. I want to see what would happen if I didn't find this. Wait, what would happen if I just left? Fine, I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't want to leave her, but I'm also curious what would happen. Because, I mean, we already got this ending, so... Sorry, you clearly need some privacy. I'll go. Sorry. May stared at me as I left, lost. I wanted to help her, but how? Shortly after that day, May moved out. I haven't heard from her since. Before she left, she'd written me a note. I was buried in the blizzard. The snow pelted, powerful and unpredictable, and never-ending. I weakly cried for help, and no one came, my voice lost in the snow. If you saw my messages, you grabbed a shovel, helped, and I could finally open my door. Hey, wanna catch up sometime? I wonder whether she'll reply. I wonder whether she's still alive. Okay, so at least she survived in that ending. Now, let's see if I get a different ending if I hit... Oh, is this someone that was currently playing? Okay. No! Which one did you get? Survivor, Hope, Forgive, and Missed. I think that one was Survivor. And then I've gotten... So Forgive is the one that I've missed. I've gotten Hope and Missed. Wait, I want to see what this one would say. I'm looking for my sock. Sure. Just kidding. Want to hang out in my room and do what? I don't know, talk. But I have work to do. Always have work to do, you should take a break.
Happy birthday to you.
She's singing again? Yeah. Well, I restarted it, so... what do you dream? Oh, we never got the close-up. Oh, her door's open. May's door's open, I wonder where she is. She's in the bathroom. What's this? Should I accept it? Oh, it's not giving me an option to accept it now. Succeed for some time, I begin to lose focus again. Is she ever gonna come back out? I do some work and start wondering when I'll ever have to use this in real life. Where's Bill Nye when I need him to answer my important questions? That's funny. Planes. Alright, I guess... Oh! Shortly after the day May moved out, I haven't heard from her since. Before she left, she wrote me a note. Life rushed on as she stayed in my past. I've stopped wondering where she is, whether she's still alive. Survivor. Alright, there's one more ending that I have to get. We need forgive. Alderaan. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Alright, we'll get to that. Wait, no, accept. So cute, I prefer for de-stressing from my work. Oh wait, too soon. For me. I wonder if she'll respond. Thank you, good luck with work. I'm procrastinating from work with makeup right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Hello? Hi. Yes? I don't need to read this out loud, I do, Jim. Says here you gotta do the same ending of Mist on the second playthrough to get forgive. Okay, so I lay with her in the bed. And then I go out on... Okay. I was wondering if I could do that, but it wasn't giving me an option. Airdrops. Oh! Happy birthday to you. It's not my birthday. My birthday's in January. It was this girl I've been airdropping back and forth with. Oh, about what? Williams. Cute. I hope I'm not stopping you. If you're busy, we could talk some other time. Nah, you're chilling. Okay, if you're sure. Do you think she's just sending memes or she's interested in me? Question of our generation. You think she's gay? I don't know. You should ask. Yeah? Yeah. At this point, the stream title should be Happy Birthday to You. It should be happy birthday to all lesbians. Thanks for the advice. No problem. Keep me updated. What about you? How's your romance life? Non-existent? Same. I kind of wish it wasn't. Same. I'm sure you'll find someone. You're, like, one of the sweetest people I know. Thanks. I swear, I'm like a combination of these two characters. Like, I'm exactly like May, who's just, like, lonely and, like, has no friends and has, like, no one to talk to. But I'm also, like, similar to me because she's close with her parents. And I'm pretty close to my family and my mom. And I'm pretty close to her husband as well, so. But I'm definitely more like May, though. I'll make a promise when we're old, if we're both single, we can marry each other. We can live together like now. Yeah, and our house can be full of plants. That is the American dream. You do that? I promised, didn't I? Thanks, you're so sweet. How have you been? Fine, just tired. Yeah. Are you suicidal? Oh my god, sorry, was that too blunt? Feel free to not answer. No, you're good. Yeah, I think about it sometimes. I feel like we all do, though. Imagine how it'll go down, how it'll look, smell, the aftermath, whether anyone would care that I was gone, not just about how I went. Do you think about it seriously? I'd rather not say. Jesus Christ, are you suicidal? Yeah. I mean, how else are you supposed to put that, though? Sometimes I think about it. Then I'm stopped by the thought of the pain I'll cause others. Consider getting professional help. I don't know, good doctors seem rare. I'm afraid I'll come with you. Alright. I love my popcorn! Can I look in the mirror? I can. I don't have a face. This outfit must have cost less than $50. One of my friends paid $240 for a shirt. I can't relate. Yeah, that sounds like me. Yawn, wow, time flies by fast. Holy shit, it's already 6:30. Stop fulfilling your memory from distracting you. Doing great. I would like to request one motivating meme. It's actually 7:52. Yes, it is. Ooh, Sandy went live. And Mika. Good evening, y'all. Let's get this bread. You can do it. Go obtain that grade. P.S. Maybe we should work together. I find that motivates me. Especially working in a silent library side by side. That's good shit. Yes, let's study together. I'm in room 206. Come by whenever. I'll come by tonight. Can't wait. I broke it! I got this ending again. I don't know what I could have done differently there. Alright, let's go to a different one. Let's go to the next. Alright, after missed messages is Our Life Now and Forever. This one I'm actually kind of excited for. Oh, is this another lesbian story? Ooh, this one might actually be a long one. Do we want to save this game for a full stream? Because it looks like this one might be a longer game. Oh, missed messages is on mobile. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm the only one that was streaming it. That's funny. I like that. That's funny. Okay, sorry. I was looking at Discord stuff. I don't mind, if you want, I don't mind watching anything. Is this a longer game? Because it looks like it might be. Oh, you want to know what this reminds me of, Kiwi? This reminds me of that one game that you recommended before I had to ban you. What was it, New Life or something like that? Our Life. We should continue that someday. It's a medium-ish game, Our Life Beginning and Always. Yeah, it looks like that game. Medium-ish game. Okay, we can play it now. Why not? Optional paid DLCs. Ooh. Where's the download button? There it is. PC. That's because it's a sweet sequel, but also kind of a reboot. Oh! I see, the folder name is Our Life NF. So wait, shouldn't I play Our Life Beginning and Always then first and then this game? Or... what? That's a big delay. That's not... it's not that bad of a delay. Both have different characters? Oh. Okay. Then I guess it's okay to play. Fuck. I keep dropping popcorn. Extract. Hey, the good thing is that at least I don't have to read for this one. Because everything was voiced in the first Our Life, so everything should be voiced in this one as well. What's Sandy streaming? Call of Duty. Again. So you'll run the other game, but you won't run this game? It said Windows protected my PC. Kiss my ass, Windows. Also, the characters are cute. Welcome to the Our Life Now and Forever intro demo. This is a preview that includes the first few scenes of the game's prologue. Expansions and improvements to the game will come out as time goes on. For example, the finished version will have partial voice acting. This initial demo doesn't have any voice lines. Oh no, I have to read. When the game is complete, the entire story will be playable from start to end for free. However, optional paid DLCs will be available to add in even more scenes. Sorry, no, it's fine, I don't care. The very start is a brief tutorial that will be skippable in future playthroughs. It'll help you get acquainted with all the many ways your choices can impact how the game plays. At any time, you can press the previous button on the left side of the game screen to open the settings page and make the experience better suited for you. Change the text size, font style, sound volume levels, turn the light animation element on or off, and other general options. Story of Our Life Now and Forever spans 12 years. Holy shit. Oh, spans 12 years. Oh wait, that's just like the other Our Life game. Or no, the first Our Life has, I think it's like an entire lifetime. Except for when they're babies, of course. The character you play as beginning as a 10-year-old child and ending as a 22-year-old adult. Between those points are two other stages of life, 14-year-old adolescence and 18-year-old young adulthood. These time periods are referred to as steps 1 to 4. Some will only contain scenes from childhood. Okay, I don't care. Oh my god! The remaining parts of this section are all of the many ways you can edit the appearance of your character. Cute dress-up doll icon is coded to give an idea of what your playable character is like. Okay, I don't care. Just let me get to the game! Yeah, we're gonna stick with this one. Okay, I have it on my left side, so it would be on her left side as well. I have around, yeah. Bandages. Ooh, cute little flowers. Butterflies. And bows. I think we're gonna use the butterflies. Can we get rid of those? Yeah, get rid of everything on her face. What, I can't get rid of these? Oh, well. Height. Yeah, I'm average height. Right hand, body type medium. Frankie second. What do we want to put as our last name? I just realized I never changed the game. Corinne Angel? Wait, isn't that what we did in the other game? Hello from the tutorial again. Now you get to customize the identity of your MC. MC's appearance, you can make this aspect of your character as personalized as you want or not make use of the most specific elements. Okay, I don't care. Gender, I am female. Sex traits at birth, female. Pronouns, she, her. Honorifics. What is MX? They have custom/advanced pronouns? Oh yeah. But my pronouns are very simple. I am a she, her. Nothing else. I know there's in one of the other Discord servers that I'm in, they have like a whole list of like a bunch of different other pronouns that I've never even heard of. Like, let me see. There it is. Apparently there's neo pronouns and fae/fayer pronouns. So they have all of those listed as well. Which I just realized I never gave myself pronouns in that server. Oh well. Zim being one popular pronoun? Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of these pronouns until recently. Neutral learning. Yeah, let's do neutral learning. Got your own character ready, you'll be able to influence the appearance of your biological mother. She has 3 hair textures and 6 skin tones. You can have her look as similar or as different from your MC as you like. I had like fuzz or something on my screen. She chose to raise a child on her own and used artificial insemination to give birth to your character. The biological father never appears in the story. So if your character happens to look nothing like their mom, it can be assumed that they take after the off-screen father instead. You also get to choose what term your character refers to her by. Currently, it must be a title in order to make sense in the script. If you enter in her first name, the phrasing won't make sense. Okay. Later builds of the game may be suited for calling her by her name instead of a title. Okay. Yeah, we'll just stick with Mom. We'll keep the color. I think that's good. We've got a last little bit of customization before the story begins. Your interface display style. First, there's your sticker. A sticker is just a charming little image that appears in certain screen graphics such as the choice menus and most importantly, save files. Ooh, what do we got? Huntail. Okay. Something crawling on my screen. Sticker is just this charming little image that appears in certain screen graphics such as choice menus and most importantly save files. A fish. What? Did the thing not work? You can easily track different playthroughs by using different stickers, and your sticker can change whenever you want by clicking the info button on the sidebar and going to the Your Details page. Ah. Okay. Oh. I don't know why I'm not reading this out loud, but okay. Alright, what do we want to do for this save file? I think we're going to do a butterfly. Yeah. I don't know how to read comic books, so I guess we should do a visual novel style. Yay! Here we go, finally. It looked like fall here in Golden Grove. More than any place you'd seen before, it could be in one of your old picture books to show little kids what autumn was supposed to be. Also, if at any point I forget to change the game that we're playing, please let me know. Because I forgot to change it for this game. So if I forget in the future, please let me know. And that includes it all during this week, because I'm sure we're going to be playing itch.io all week. Oh, the art style? It is a very nice art style. But yeah, if at any point this week I forget to change the game, please let me know. Yell at me in the comments. Or in the chat. More than any place you'd seen before, it could be in one of your old picture books to show little kids what autumn was supposed to be. There weren't any green trees or bushes, but there weren't just bare branches yet. It was almost the same as normal. All that had changed were the colors: red, orange, yellow, brown. Forgot to change the game. No, I had changed it this time. Yeah, this time I remembered, but earlier I forgot. Even the blue of the sky high above your head seemed different than it did in the summer. It wasn't as bright either, as though it had gotten tired of sparkling by this late in the year, or like it was even farther away from you now that you were in this place. The plants and sky didn't get this way where you lived, where you used to live. Your thoughts continued to jump around while you stood there in the big circle of street at the end of the road. It was a weird path to you. It couldn't take you ahead or to the sides or anywhere else like most streets you'd gone down. This one only came right here with those big houses. The view in front of you was something you'd only ever seen in photos before, from stapled together papers that advertised the middle house being for sale. It had been a picture book to you until this day. Now you knew that it felt like fall here too, because it was cold outside. Chilly enough that you sometimes held your eyes closed for a few seconds longer than usual to try keeping your eyeballs from feeling like they were going to freeze inside your head. This was a real place. Icy air surrounding you said, and you were really in it. And it was where you were going to stay. That was new. Your mom and you had lived in apartments before, and never for very long each time. That was until she'd gotten a big job in this not that big town and bought a big house. You wouldn't be going anywhere else for a long time. Now in that moment you couldn't imagine being there forever. But that's just the way it was. The old tan house at the very end of the long, round road was now your house, standing tall with two others by its sides. Those buildings were homes too, with their own people living inside, and those people in those ancient houses were going to be your neighbors. Cute. We're gonna say we're super excited. Nothing was gonna be boring anymore. You'd have so much fun together. Now, we're gonna be close to our mom, because I'm close to my mom in IRL, so we're gonna be close to my mom in the game as well. Karun, come on over and take a look. Oh, that was your mom's voice. You hadn't noticed she'd gotten so far. You wasted no time catching up in order to reunite with her. Off the cul-de-sac road, cutting across lines of grass and sidewalk, you reached the picket fence your mom had called from. The gate was unlocked. Unlike the other houses in front of yours was a tiny green-stoned walkway that led up to a couple little steps, and those steps led to the door. Well, I guess we know what right-clicking does now. You walked along the private path, making sure each foot landed squarely on a rock and not on one of the dirt cracks in between until you arrived at the end of the line. And you hopped up the tiny stairs to stand beside your mom. And there your mom was, standing at the edge of the porch, arms folded and waiting. She must have been moving around before, because the shiny opal earrings she had on were twisting from side to side a little bit. You knew they were real opal stones because she told you before when she first got them. She also told you a long time ago that her normal name, not Mom, was Opal. Her clothes were the colors of a cloudy day after rain had already come and gone. Wow, Corinne Angel's mom is hot. Yeah, a little bit. The kind of day that could be cold and bad or really relaxing and comfy, it depended. I want to see. Yes! You wondered which way she looked at it from, you didn't know. The rest of her, though, was so much more bold, especially the matching purpley cranberryness of both her hair and eyes. Also, if you guys couldn't see what I did, I put it in full screen. I hit F11 and it went into full screen. There weren't a lot of things out in the world with that color that could feel gloomy. Mom smiled at you. It made you feel as soft and warm on the inside as your mom was on the outside. What do you think? It's a pretty place, huh? I agree, my dear. Her mouth stayed in the shape of a smile, but her eyes and eyebrows changed, bending in a way that made it seem like she wasn't really smiling, or it was some other kind of smile. She put a hand on one of the white painted pole things that kept the porch roof from falling down. Her fingers moved down it. Won't be too much longer. The real estate agent should be here to hand over the keys in a couple hours or so. Well, why are you here so early? Then it'll be official. We'll be the newest residents of Golden Grove. You shifted your weight from one foot to the other. This was a big deal to your mom. Her whole life was changing too. The music is like super quiet for you guys, right? Do you guys want to hear the music, or is it okay where it is? Because the music is a little quiet to me as well, but it's probably better off if it stays quiet for me so that way I can hear myself speak. It's okay. Cool. You hoped it wouldn't be a mistake. You didn't want your mom to be sad. Well, you've seen the yard and the outside. You don't have to wait here the entire time. How about you go look around the rest of the neighborhood? She bent down, placing her hands on her knees in order to speak directly to you on the same level. It's a safe town, especially in this area. We'll be able to play freely out here. Tony! Fuck you, Tony! Yeah, we'll do this. Mom went back to her normal way of standing with her head up high and arms folded. That's the spirit. Enjoy yourself. Don't stray into any other streets today. Thank you, I trust you. With that, you flipped around, bounded down the steps, and went back on towards the sidewalk, ready to explore. Oh, is this when we get to meet the other kids? Yeah. My popcorn. Sorry. Oh, I'm shoving popcorn in my face. A butterfly. Your shoes really squished into the dirt part when you crossed from where you were down to the solid road. The smell of the grass and rain softened ground. Crisp but though somehow also kind of musty, hung in the air, bringing a whole new year of school with it. You were going to be a 5th grader. It would be completely different from being just a 4th grader, and not just because you'd be attending a new school. You'd be in the highest grade of the place. Maybe that was why your mom was so sure you could do this by yourself. You were growing up. It felt good knowing there was more and more out there that you'd be able to explore on your own. Then before you took one more step, there was a faint tap against your shoulder. It was barely stronger than the wind, but it was definitely something, and it was completely out of nowhere. It was a ghost, you deduced. No. It was kind of weird. Slowly glanced down to the right and the left, trying to get any idea of where the poke could have come from. No one was there. The neighborhood was empty except for you. You would have settled on it being a mystery forever if you hadn't noticed there was a thing left behind from the encounter. Sitting there in between the muddy brown blades of grass was something new. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Oh shit, I can't go back? Shit. Who would throw this at a stranger, and why would they disappear after doing it? As you considered those questions, your gaze shifted back towards the right, the side of the street where the tap came from. Whoever sent this to you had to have gone that way. Crouched down to grab it, wanting to give some kind of answer to what had happened. The paper didn't feel the same crinkly, crackly way most normal paper did. It was thicker somehow, almost like a piece of cloth. It was cottony. That wasn't the only part that stood out. The page was a tan color with dark brown lines. Not white and blue, or white and black, or something regular. More questions to add to the confusion. Where would paper like that have come from? You turned the paper airplane around in your hands and squinted your eyes keenly. There were pencil markings on the underside. The paper had scribbles or maybe even words on it. Scrolling up or down with the mouse's middle button might work? Yes. Paper airplane. Okay. You turned the paper airplane around in your hands and squinted your eyes keenly. There were pencil markings on the other side. The paper had scribbles or maybe even words on it. That was enough of a sign to undo the shape someone had put together. You pulled at the flaps of the plane and flattened it out between your palms as best you could. It was true, the paper airplane had a message on it. Well, maybe, you thought. There were some words on it, but not a lot, and they were on different lines from each other. You read over each tiny part from top to bottom. Hello. Go out. Hide out. And then in the bottom corner was Corinne Angel. Hold that for a paper airplane? Yeah. Your name, it had been addressed to you personally. There was no mistake that you were the one meant to get that plane. Scrunched up your face, a person wrote stuff on a piece of paper, turned it into a paper airplane, threw it at another person, and the message they sent was that? This was something. Yeah, we're gonna pick that one. It only kind of made any sense in that they were all real words, but none of them meant anything together, so you weren't sure what to make of it. I'm gonna check Pokemon real quick before we continue. Let me see if I need to buy balls real quick before we continue. Actually, I probably do. Why do I have 15 dive balls? What the hell? Yeah, I need to buy. gonna buy 15. And then buy like 10 regular balls. So I'm assuming we're not going to meet the same characters from the other game. I mean, that's what you said earlier. Wait, no, I don't want to sell. The thing is bugging out. Because it doesn't happen in the demo. I'm still hopeful it might in the full game. Well, we'll have to wait and see. See, what I thought when I saw this, and saw that it looked like the only life that we played on Steam, I thought that the kids that would be in this game would be the kids that are in the first game, when they're adults. So that's why I asked if it was a sequel. It only kind of made any sense in that they were all real words, but none of them meant anything together, so you weren't sure what to make of it. Ooh. See, I feel like I should tell my mom about this, but I think we're gonna go back and continue looking around. Yeah. Sorry, I got popcorn stuck in my juice. I told my mom, LOL, I'm a kid, shouldn't be exploring. Yeah, that's fair. But, like, mom should be able to see me from where I am. So, I don't know. This wasn't going to stop your exploration of the place. Maybe that's what they were hoping for. It was a message to scare you away. Too bad for them, you were going to ignore it. And also, kids should be allowed to explore. Kids should be allowed to go and do what they want to do. Past the parts where the light shone through the clouds and the parts where it got darker. You went along taking in the new sights of what was now your neighborhood. The half circle of houses was out of sight by the time the normal sidewalk ended, and it really ended. Noticed someone was live with this game and had to stop by? Yeah! So hi! Welcome to the stream, Grassy H. Welcome in. Yeah, we're playing a bunch of different itch.io games this week, because I don't really know what else to play. And, yeah, someone in my community recommended this. So I figured I'd try it out. Aloha, new person. Remember when you used to say aloha, like, all the time? Or not all of the time, but you used to say it a lot. And instead of connecting to another street with homes or stores, there was the car road behind you and a bunch of trees and plain ground in front. Going down the road would have to bring you to the rest of the town eventually, but you were sure that would be straying too far, like your mom warned against. That was okay, you had other options. Ooh. Ooh, there's a path here. Bending in between the dark trunks and bright leaves were two lines stamped out through the grass. They went in opposite directions. It was a crossroads. One led more towards where the neighborhood was, but back further, right on the edge of where the forest started. Nice, this is probably my favorite game. It hasn't even been made yet. Nice. We started the first game, Beginning and Always, like, a while ago, but we haven't gotten around to finishing it yet. Maybe someday we will, but we'll have to wait and see. I do get mistaken for a New Zealander all the time, so why not do a Hawaii hello? Nice. One led more towards where the neighborhood was, but back further, right on the edge of where the forest started. The other went completely into the trees, a walking path for the people who lived here. You stood there at the start of this turning point in the woods in your life, feet poised to move over the stirring thicket floor. I think we're gonna go to the one, like, closer to the road, because Mom said not to stray too far. There was a path here that was definitely more West trying than the other, you were sure of it. Something on the inside just told you so. I love the backgrounds in this game so much. They are very nice. And your journey continued. The path ended up being kind of a trick. You ran out of dirt to walk on after only a minute or two, and it became plain grass everywhere. I'm glad we have a she-her in this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, because most of the characters in the first game are males. I wonder if I'm gonna date a girl in this instead. Good choice, although there are no bad ones, but nice. Luckily, you only had to keep following the curved bend of brush and tree trunks that separated the forest from not the forest to know you were going where you had planned to go. Then, as you strolled even farther, something came into view. You almost didn't notice it at first. Stretching about as high as the trees and made out of practically the same colored wood was a tower sort of thing. The bottom of it was mostly empty space with thin stick poles at the corners and only one full wall. There were little fake rocks stuck to the boards of the wall side, probably for people to climb on. Above was an actual floor with a slanty roof and railings around, some ropes dangled off it in multiple places. Love interest were guys, and the only girl was our two moms and our sister. Yeah. Yeah, because... well, we only had the one love interest. I don't remember his name, but his parent that we knew was a guy. I love the love interest in the first game, but they are all he, him, so I'm really excited for the two main L's in this one. Yeah. Thought came to you that it had the same feeling as a tree house, except not in a tree. It definitely wasn't a real house. You might have found a local playground. Yeah, because I don't know why this is so delayed, but I'm a lesbian, so I like women more than men. So, plus our cousin, also she, her. Nice. So yeah, I am happy that this game has women more than men. Not that there's anything wrong with men, but I'm a lesbian, so. Thought came to you that it had the same feeling as a treehouse, except not in a tree. It definitely wasn't a real house. You might have found a local playground. Curiously, you moved closer until you were right in front, and that's when you came to the shocking realization that there was something up in there at the top. I squinted to try seeing more clearly, and your neck bent back so far your head might fall off. You could make out a lumpy pile. Well, we're definitely not going to do that. We don't want to scare them. Yeah, let's shout out. Hey, is something there? Sudden sound of a clattering ruckus from inside the fort made you flinch in place. I am bi, but lean towards feminine presentation, so have also been looking forward to this game, and playing the demo made me obsessed with it. Nice. If I like the demo, I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for the full game. It was a scrambling, thudding noise that you knew came from movement. That lump stopped being just a lump. It shot up, bent right over the railing, peered down, and saw you. Hey. It was a kid. There's our girl. Oh wait, that's not my character. I just realized I think I gave my character blue hair. The silent standoff of surprise played out between you and the stranger. Then, altogether, one half of their mouth, one of their eyebrows, and one of their hands shifted upwards. That lopsided pose they had, and the fact that they were at the top of a tower made them seem pretty in charge here. Who are you? Why are you in my backyard? No, that's not my character. Oh, they were in charge here. Somehow they twisted their smile and leaned over the railing even more than before. Yeah, there's no fence, but there's a house right over there, and if you look again, you can even see that's the back of a house. And so this is the backyard, my backyard, because I live in that house. Ah, you knew what a house was and what a backyard was. The kid was making a joke of you. Could I have known that far away house went with all this open grass? Stop thinking about it, you're being mean to me. They were funny, you had to admit to yourself. That house isn't close to here at all, it's way over there. Do I want to be sarcastic and mean? Yeah, I'm being an ass. Your perfectly wise argument didn't have an impact on their stupid smile at all. I do have a pretty big backyard, thank you for saying so. At that, they pressed the palms of their hands hard against the railing, then used it to kick their legs up over the sides and threw themselves right off the fort. Oh, okay. A powerful crunch and gust of air when the person hit the ground just a little to the side of where you were. Landed on their feet, crouching into a ball and making the hood of their jacket flip over their head from the impact from falling so far down. The person stayed like that for long enough that the leaves they stirred up settled quietly onto the grass again. Then the kids straightened themselves out with more poise than you could have expected. Squared shoulders, chin up, and with one hand they pushed the hood down over their back again. They were confident and knew how to show it. That's that. Technically, I should be using the program's pronouns for Autumn. Oh, is this Autumn? That was so dumb to do. No. Yeah, it was. They took hold of the open sides of their jacket and flapped them out, shaking off bits of sticks and whatever other stuff that got on it when they collided with the dirt. They used they-them pronouns? Oh, whoops. Anyway, they shifted their head around to get their hair back over their shoulders the way it was before and then jabbed a finger into their own chest. Mr. Quilin, Q-I-U-N-L-I-N. It means... Both of Qui's arms spread out openly, gesturing to the wide world all around. Autumn, nice to meet you. Ah, nice. They, them, he pronouns, to be precise. I was gonna say, didn't the game just call them a he? What's your name? That was perfect, Miss Corinne Angel. Wait, and also, how old are you? We seem pretty similar to me. Pokemon. Wait for stream to catch up. Squid Tentacle. How old am I? 10 whole years, double digits. I kind of want to go with this one. Kui slapped her fingerless, gloved hands against the front of his chest to show just how taken aback he was. Whoa, so am I. Nobody else close by was exactly 10 before, but now there's you. And you're gonna grow up someday, and I'm gonna grow up too, but that's never gonna stop us from being the same age. Cool. Kui is my mainly. Nice. Yeah, to be precise, they use he, him at 10 years old, then we'll use they, them, and then he, they when they grow up. They take time to figure themselves out. You know what? That's fair. Good for them. You should take time to figure yourself out. To figure yourself out if you're not 100% with who you are. I don't know why I said it like that, but alright. I'm so excited to see them on that journey. Yeah. So excited to butt them on that butt spot. I hate you so much. I'm so glad that Buttspot said Buttney instead of Journey, because that sentence that they would have just said would have been the absolute worst. What am I doing? You're gonna grow up someday and I'm gonna grow up too, but that's never gonna stop us from being the same age. So this is great. Okay, even if we are the same age, I still act older than you do at first age. You still act older than I do. You just stood there quietly, you shrugged over it, you gave a big thumbs up. More 10-year-olds were better than less. But the way you were having ended with a clear clap from Kui to bring it to a close. Now that we're people who know each other, I still want to hear what you were doing. I've lived my whole life in this town, in this neighborhood, in that house, and I've never seen you anywhere. There's gotta be something going on. Well, yeah, I gave my character green hair. I didn't change my hair color. Damn it. I should go back to green. I should try the green hair again. You had been exploring your new neighborhood and got into his backyard by accident, but now that you'd really met someone to talk to, you couldn't help wondering about that message again. Possibly Queen for very first playthrough. Also, I have multiple MCs from playing the demo. So much so, Tamarack will very quickly follow. Nice. Slowly you reached into your pocket and presented the mystery paper to Kui. Before you even said anything about it, Kui squeezed with a tight grimace. He looked as stiff as the wood tower behind him, just like that. He stammered and babbled and pointed his finger all around the space that was sort of in front of you until the word finally came to him. A sorcerer? Huh? What? No, wait. Kui threw his hands up higher towards his shoulders, and the sudden movement making sure nothing interrupted his train of thought. And here's hoping GB Patch can have Renee DLC because I want to romance her so badly. You're a thief. That's why you're here, to rob my house. What? No. I'm not a sorcerer or a thief. Makes no sense. Why do you sound so excited about that? You think I'm gonna rob you? Why would I let you know Why would I let you know I was here if I was gonna steal things? Yeah, that's true. I'm not a sorcerer or a thief. Sorry, I'm not gonna be tricked. Once I see something, I don't unsee it. I'm like a hawk. Do you really think I'm a robber? He got all fluttery with his laugh and the waving of his fingers. No, you're just a kid, but you've got some good tricks. Kui tucked one of his hands inside his jacket. He moved it around in there, humming the whole time. There was some kind of secret pocket or compartment in that coat. Aha. Just as you thought, when he removed his hand, he was grabbing onto something. It was a little notebook. The edges were bent up and crumbly, probably from being squished a lot of ways and a lot of times. We're both kids, Kui. Yeah. And there were papers sticking out in weird ways that made you think they weren't even attached to the book anymore. They were just smashed between other pages to keep them in place. The thing you noticed the most were the colors, tan with dark brown lines. It was the paper from the airplane. Kui flipped open the book, tapped in a slow, considering rhythm at the front page with the back of his knuckles, and said what you wanted to know without you having to do anything. That's my special paper with my notes on it, but it's not in my notebook. It was in your pocket. You must have done the thing that's sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. That's what you did to snatch my stuff in the blink of an eye while I was standing right here. So you're a magician or a pickpocket. That's all it could be. He shifted on his feet, putting one hand on his hip and using the other to make a waggling gesture with his notebook. Kui was really confident in his accusation against you. Can you show me how you do it? But that wavy motion Kui did was too much for the old notebook. It bent in half upwards and downwards with the momentum of its owner's arm. So when the paper slid out, they drifted to the ground lightly, the same way leaves fell from trees. He stared right at them, sitting on the ground freely like that. Kui didn't. You lost it, Kui. You're right. I don't know how that paper disappeared from you. You were being sarcastic. Yeah. Now, I never lose things. He said it proudly, still not paying attention to the papers cluttered around his feet. They were pretty much just waiting to blow away in the wind at this point. At that point? At that point. No, I'm not gonna do that. Told Kui about the papers, but you were too shy. Also, I don't know why I'm not reading these aloud, so I apologize. I love Kui. Kui is an interesting character. I will say. They are very interesting. Hoped Kui never noticed what happened, it'd be funny. Hoped Kui never noticed what happened, it'd be what he deserved. No, there are papers on the ground right now, you know. Kui's eyes widened. He lifted his notebook over his head and twisted his feet outwards more to fully clear his view of the grass below. Finally, he spotted the missing pages. Whoa, thanks. In the middle of talking, he dropped to his knees to scoop up the loose papers. It only took a second for each one to be gathered. He leaned off his knees onto his butt and made a little oof sound. From there, he got his feet against the ground while pushing up with his hands still clutching the paper so he could stand again. Why can't I speak? With that successful rescue mission done, Kui delicately flipped through the notebook, inserting the loose papers along the way between different pages. He went all the way to the end. Then Kui's complete book was pressed shut once more. Hey, that really helped, Corinne. Oof. A beaming smile directed right into your face almost had you covering your eyes, but before that happened, he looked away. Kui twisted to the side to better rummage inside the hidden pocket of his jacket. He made super sure that the entire stack of papers made it back safely this time. You heard a sigh of relief. In an even swooping move, Kui tilted his head back over his shoulder to reveal his face again. The bright expression from before was completely gone. He had that smirk again. So, did you see that? I don't lose anything. You almost did. Next, I'm not going to tell you about it. Hold on. Are you kidding? You lose stuff all the time. You just find it again. Sometimes. It was only because of me. Next time, I'm not going to tell you about it. Your cheeks got hot from embarrassment. You're a real idiot, you said tiredly. You're an idiot, you said jokingly. You broke into laughter. Wow, Kui was cool, you thought. Saying Kui was cool, you annoyingly had to admit to yourself. I don't like any of these options. I think I'm gonna pick this one. I mean what I say. Kui's fun with your reaction came out as a set of snickers. His cheeky mood drifted away once those were done. Kui twisted to the side to better rummage inside the hidden pocket of his jacket. He made sure that the notebook made it back to its normal spot. When he tilted his face back towards you, he was quiet and thoughtful. This is very mysterious. My paper vanished and a brand new kid appeared in my backyard all out of nowhere. I don't get it. Kui, I'm your neighbor now. I moved into the middle house on the street. Oh, the new neighbors. That's right. That's you. It makes so much sense. Then Kui shook his head side to side, flopping dark brown strands of hair around and trying to sort out his thoughts. But if you're just my new neighbor, not a thief or a sorcerer, how'd you know that was my paper? I didn't know, not for sure. What, you were showing my notes off to everyone you saw in the world? Yeah, that was kind of the idea. Huh? He breathed in, let it out, and then tried to explain the weird situation that didn't even make sense to you. I got here today with my mom. She's waiting for the real estate agent, so I had to go spend time doing something. I went down to the road and a paper airplane hit me in the shoulder and nobody was there. Kui nodded along, probably not getting everything you were talking about, but curious enough to just keep listening. I picked it up and opened the plane and saw the stuff written on it. I thought the person throwing the plane was trying to give me a message. But I stopped thinking about that and went to explore all around the neighborhood. It's just when I met you, I wanted to see if maybe you were the one who was trying to talk to me before, after all. You went over the steps that led you to this point as best you could, and Kui joined in with the conclusion. It wasn't me who made any airplane, but the page and things on it are mine. He put his hands on his hips as he thought hard about the info he'd learned from you. That means someone else somehow got a piece of paper from my notebook and used that to make the plane that chucked at you for some crazy reason. I guess so, but if you are the one who wrote that, how did you know my name? That was on the note, and what were those other words supposed to mean? Hello, go out, hide out, Corinne Angel. It doesn't make sense. Oh. Kui cracked a smile and flicked out his arms to start his own explanation. That's just stuff I was gonna do. Ah. Counting 1, 2, 3 on his fingers, Kui lifted off each part of the letter simply. Hello, say hi to the people around, go out, visit the town or another neighborhood or whatever. Hide out means go to my hideout. Kui stopped to count down to pat the sturdy wooden wall behind him with pride. Right here. Fine, I get it now. Wow, I like your hideout. That's all stupid, you said sharply. No. That's so stupid, you said amused. Your hideout is in your own backyard? If that's a hideout, why would you tell me it's a hideout? You didn't speak. I'm getting it too. Right, yeah, for your name being there, my mom and dad told me. They talked about how people were moving in next door and how there was going to be a kid my age and that her name was Corinne Angel. It was cool to me, so I wrote it down. That way I wouldn't forget. Okay, can the game not say Corinne Angel? Just say Corinne. You don't need to say my character's last name every time. And I even took out and read that page a lot to make sure it'd be something I remembered. Looks like I forgot after all. That's it? Okay then. Thanks for trying to remember anyway. Yeah. I don't know why you're confident when you get everything wrong, you said, put off. You're such a scatterbrain, you said, put off. Why, you're such a scatterbrain, you said fondly. I can't believe you forgot who I was after your parents told you everything. Quietly accepted his answer. You're welcome. I'll remember this time, definitely. But I'm going to stick with you now. Whoever took my paper is still out there, and you were their target. Maybe you're not a sorcerer thief, but what if the paper airplane person is? We'll figure it all out, and you won't have to worry about anything. Okay, you can come. I was going to ask that. What? Well, alright, if you really want to. Yeah, I could use more eyes for looking. Thanks, I would have been scared to go along. It's something I need to do on my own, so I'm going by myself. No way, you have to stay here. Not in agreement. You shook your head no. Super, do we have a plan? You stood up tall, accepting your now partner on this trip, and laid out the next part. Yeah, I know which way we should go now. We have to go back to the spot in the forest with 2 dirt paths. This game does have a few more route options than OL1. Yeah. I see that. Joltic. Wait for stream to catch up. Alright. I know which ways we should go now. We have to go back to the spot in the forest with 2 dirt paths. I think it gives you just more options in general as well. I don't think it gave you, like, 8 to 10 different options. I think it only gave you, like, 2 or 3. We'll sorry. I gotta turn my heater on. Just like, nope, please don't come with me. Yeah. I know that place, it's right nearby, let's do this. And so you started to walk along the autumn tree line now with your new partner in the adventure. Kui came alongside you with bold, certain steps. You were going to find that paper airplane person. Soon you reached the head of the path. You were at the crossroad once more, but you'd brought back knowledge and this new boy with you. Alright, we did that one, it's where you were, and down there is just a car road. You stood at Kui's side, gesturing around animatedly with both hands. You didn't know if that helped him understand better, but you couldn't keep still. But there's that way over on the other side. You bent your knees, stretched out both arms, and pointed across the forked passage to where the second dirt imprint was. Kui couldn't possibly miss it with your direction. With a tilt of his head, Kui grinned in agreement. That makes sense to me. Decision easily made. You and his crunching footsteps started up again in unison. And still your journey continued. Once you went through the foresty paths, you had truly entered the wild woods. Nothing else surrounded you any longer. Nature spread across the land with the narrow dirt line and fence being the only sign anyone had walked in this spot before you. People were only visitors here. Golden and red leaves gently rustled against each other in thick clumps, with each tree's branches flowing into the others nearby. It was enough to keep the sky and sun out almost completely, but the leaves burned bright, with the light basking over them from above. The foot-made passage continued to twist around up higher into the mountainside farther than you could see. You were amazed. It was sort of nice. You felt uneasy. You preferred the neighborhood over the woods. It was dirty and icky. This was kind of your place. Your curiosity was piqued. It was so boring, and you regretted coming here. The forest was frightening. That's wrong. With your wide, wondrous gaze thrown every which way, you let yourself flow deeper into the thicket. If we watched your face, your good mood was enough to rub off on him. I hang out in the neighborhood or the other parts of town most of the time, but woods can be cool too. Really? Why don't you visit more often? It's right by your house. I've lived here forever, every day of my whole life. Stuff's always going on with people in the neighborhood and in town. The forest is the same whenever you come back. Trees, bushes, some birds. It's kind of weird when you think about it. Besides the plants looking different when the seasons change, it's like time doesn't exist here. Casually, Kui lifted up his hands from his sides, only to gesture them downwards to the forest floor. And hey, this path we're walking on has always been here, even before I was born. He strolled along, kicking a little piece of rock on the road and looking straight ahead. It's probably been around for as long as this place has been Golden Grove or longer. For a second he was thinking so hard the smile he almost always had went away. Something made him chuckle and he pointed over to the side. But that fence is kinda new. Remember there just being the dirt when I was little? That's the only thing that's ever gotten different out here. Wow. The quiet bubble that existed here in the forest, away from the town, popped from a sudden, unnatural clatter. You stopped. It was a whooshing, thumping, and stirring up of the leaves, like something had crashed into them. Even Kui sure to look, both checking that the other heard it too. That wasn't me, and that wasn't you either. Yeah. You knew for sure that it wasn't the wind. It had to have been an animal or a person. And it came from right over there. That thrilled Kui. His voice shrunk into an eager whisper. It could be them. The mystery paper airplane sender. Let's go before they get away. Decided to just take a peek. You wandered through the bushes to find the source of the sound. You picked up a stick to throw that way just to see if something happened. I kind of want to do this, but I don't know. I guess we'll do this. You pulled up your socks and began to make your way off the path and through the overgrowth. It was harder to keep your footing on the slanted, untrimmed ground. When you reached a really tree-cluttered spot, you grasped at the branches and pushed them aside in order to open enough space for you to get past. You moved them the same way you'd opened up a set of curtains, but it was a lot harder to do. Tiniest branches couldn't take the bend and snapped from the pressure. You could feel the splintery ends of the plant scratch a little at your face and close. It wasn't as smooth of an entrance as you'd hoped it would be. On the other side of that tree line was still the woods, but kind of an empty part. There was a lot of open ground with no trees and bushes growing, and a ton of leaves that were gathered into piles. Past that clearing, the trees were back and even more closely pressed together than they were by the path. It was mysterious. There was nowhere else to go. There was nowhere easy to go, and nothing seemed out of place to you until... Hey! Hello! There was a shout and a new whirlwind of leaves rushing through the air. It's one of the girls that's like advertised with the game. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. There's my girl. She's cute. I like her. From underneath one of the piles was another kid. Another leaf for the game. Nice. Who was this person? That's all you thought. You couldn't look away from their eyes. They were really red. Ooh, they are red. They had sparkly hair, you noticed. You liked the scarf they had on. There were leaves stuck in their hair and clothes. Yeah. It was the prettiest person you'd ever seen. Hello, sweetheart. You stared at them and they looked right back at you as everything they'd thrown into the air gently drifted back down. She is so baby-faced here? Yeah. Hi, were you in there this whole time? You scared me. Do you live out here? You're crazy. How did you know we were here? Were you waiting for us? Awesome. You had no idea what to do. You began to laugh. Just say hi. That got the stranger giggling. Kui folded his arms across his chest. He blinked slowly and thoughtfully. He usually had plenty to say, but in that moment he was left as stumped as one of the actual stumps in this forest. Wait here. The jumping jack kid hopped again, but this time it was to get up off the ground. They dashed to the opposite edge of the open space, leaves scattering behind them, dropping out of their clothes and being kicked up by the steps. You were already wondering what was going to happen next. Watching them go, Kui finally found some words. It's another person I've never seen before today. Kui stood around so the top of him was angled more towards you. He brought one of his hands to the side of his mouth and held the other close to his chest, pointing subtly in the direction the stranger went. Corinne, do you know this leaf kid? No, Kui, you're the only person I've met here. I don't know anyone in this town, not even you. She shook her head strongly. You simply stared back at him. I'm just gonna say no. Yeah, I didn't think so. Kui's arms fell back down like limp noodles, but he never took his eyes off the other person. He was definitely curious. From behind one of the tall, crooked trees, the kid began throwing sticks and other plant pieces around. They were uncovering a hidden treasure, a big brown bag. They had to use both hands to lift the pouch and get it over their head. The thick strap pulled tight under the strain of the weight attached to it. The line of their mouths looked just as strained. The stranger huffed when they released the bag from their fingers, letting it rest completely across their shoulder. You heard stuff bumping around inside from your position way over here. It was a really full pack. But it didn't slow that kid down. They ran back at full speed to meet you where you were. When they were in front of your face, they gave a wave and asked a question. Hi, are you girls too? Kui gestured to the front of himself casually. I'm a boy, Mr. Quilin, Q-I-U-N-L-I-N. Wow, okay. Hi, Kui. The kid turned their attention to you. Are you a girl? Yeah, how did you know? You nodded. Well, yes. No, you shook your head. I'm not a girl. No, why would you think that? You asked curiously. No, why would you think something like that? You asked, feeling insulted. Then said Kui, shyly not wanting to talk. She sung her own praises in a chiming tone. Both girls. And all of a sudden, the leafy girl seemed to remember to introduce herself the way most people do. I'm Tamarack. Alright, that sounds nice. Really? Tamarack is a weird name. Cool. Tamarack, what does that mean? Wait, isn't that a normal word and not a name? You simply nodded. Thanks. A tamarack is a kind of tree. I like it a lot. Oh. Kui grinned wildly at her enthusiastic introduction. It fits you. What's your last name? Bauman. Cool, Miss Tamarack Bauman. You know, my name means autumn. That's amazing. It's a match, too. How do people know how to do that? I think we're just lucky. Lots of kids don't have the right ones. Yeah. So what's your name? The girl you now knew as Tamarack sent the question your way since Kui already gave his out. Corinne, my name is Corinne Angel. Corinne Angel, nice to meet you. I'm Corinne Angel and I use Miss and Miss. You didn't speak up, you look Kui talk for you. Wow, hi Corinne. She greeted you with a finger spread wave of her hand, as sweetly as if you'd always known each other and she'd done it 100 times. You think yours fits too, your name? I guess, yeah. I mean, Corinne is my birth name, so... Yeah, no, I don't know, sometimes a little. It's alright, I guess. You nodded in agreement, you shook her head against that, you shrugged vaguely. Yeah, just shrug. Oh, alright. No, I'm just gonna nod. Ooh, alright. Oh, I guess they react the same way. No matter what you say. It's cool to meet you, Tamarack. Maybe. He pointed a suspicious finger her way as he made another point with words. There was only one house for sale anywhere near this neighborhood. Corinne lives there now. Where did you come from? Unless you're Corinne's mom. No. Tamarack was completely tickled by the idea, giggling and covering her mouth with her hands. She didn't do a good job at stopping any of the laughter from getting out. No, I'm not a mom. I moved in with my Omi and Opa. Who are they? Are those your parents' names, Omi and Opa? You're living with your grandparents. I've heard that before. Omi and Opa is grandma and grandpa. I have no idea what you're saying. You listen quietly. Yeah, I think I did know that Omi and Opa was grandparents. Was grandma and grandpa. Yep. I've never heard of that. Is it another language? And it's German, and they're German. Oh. Cool, you two know a lot. There's a granny who lives there, and a guy that's her husband. That's your Omi and Opa? I think so, probably. Omi has really long hair, Opa has short hair, and some of it is on his face. Yeah. Kui bobbed his head up and down with great understanding. Granny and him have a kid now. Huh, wow. Oh, alright, that's nice, nifty. I have no idea what it'd be like to not live with my mom. Parents dead, why did you move in with them? What about your parents? You didn't say anything. Yeah. I've been here 5 days and it's really good. There's so much out here, it probably won't be finished for a long, long time, months maybe. The cloudness of Kui's voice shot up. He was shocked and confused. 5 days, that's almost a week and I've never even seen you. Where have you been this whole time? I said so before, I've been here. Tamarack used one foot to push against the ground and the other to stay upright and spun around in place once. I play in the forest every day. Dynamo. I thought I spelled that wrong for a second. After getting the answer, he went normal volume again, but kept frowning. Well, you can come with me and my friends if you wanted to. We hang out in the neighborhood and in my town, and in town and my backyard and stuff. If you see us, just walk over and join. You don't have to worry. They'll like you, and you can talk to me if you don't know what to do. She only shrugged. Little forest child, yeah. She only shrugged, and the shoulder without the bag strap went up higher. Maybe. Wasn't a lot of interest for Quee's offer. He finally grinned again. He watched Tamarack with a tilted head. You're like your Oppa, huh? No one ever really sees him around either, even though he's lived here for a million years. Tamarack squished her cheeks between her fingers, delighted. He likes his office a whole lot. This is my very first day in Golden Grove. Wow, that's barely different at all. What a match. She furrowed her extra short eyebrows as much as she could as a new idea came to her. Hey, we're both girls and he's not, but are any of us the same age? I'm 10. We're 10 too. You're 10, so are we. We are the same, all three of us. Well, I'm 10, you said, not answering for Quee. Why do you even care? She nodded yes. You kept quiet. Quee answered. Oh, you nodded yes. Quee answered for the both of you. This one. Hooray, same age forever. Happily, Tamarack held onto the worn strap of her big bag and bounced up and down in place. I never actually thought of that. Like, all of the people that I knew that I was younger that were the same age as me are still the same age as me to this day. And even the people that I met in college that were the same age as me will be the same age as me forever. Which is super cool. He decided that this was the perfect time to talk to her about everything that happened. Paper might have been Quee's, but it was possible she was the one who sent it to you. I got hit with a paper airplane a little while ago. Was that you? Did you throw a paper airplane at me? Do you maybe know anything about paper airplane? Tell me the truth. Are you the paper airplane person? Do you know what this is? You asked while pulling out the page. Without a word, you took out the piece of paper. I think I'm gonna do this one. Oh yeah, you got it. Oh, I like the hearts. Yes, I got it. It's right here. Woo. She flung her arms up overhead in celebration, knocking her bag out to the side. It made a thump noise when it swung back against her. My aim is good. You blinked at her in disbelief. You'd truly done it. You found the mystery person who owned the paper in the first place, and the person who actually sent it to you as a paper airplane. She was entertaining, you thought. You rubbed at your eyes exhaustedly. She was loud. It made you nervous. You couldn't believe the trouble she set off. Smiled to yourself shyly. She was so cute, you thought. You didn't know how to feel about that. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. But you weren't the only one who had a reaction to the results. Alright, nice, Corinne. Your wide eyes and Quee's cheers had Tamarack excitedly looking between you and him, not knowing what the celebration was about but wanting to join. Thanks for sending it. That plane was really cool. Why would you do that? Yeah, it is. Your throw was perfect. You smiled quietly but with satisfaction. I don't want to be rude, but I am curious. Nah, I'm just gonna do this. Yay for the trash doing something nice. Trash? He brought both his hands up to his face and pressed his fingertips into his cheeks with great drama. Even if it was trash to you, it's still important to me. If it was trash to you, it's still important to him. It's not trash. Yeah, you've got that right. It's garbage, you joked. You've got that right. It's garbage, you stated. You snickered. You glared at her. What was that about never losing things? Quee, I told you you lose stuff. This one. Yeah. If it was important, how did it get on the ground in the forest? That's where I found it. With wrinkled brows, Quee shifted his hands more to the side so he could instead tug at the front strands of his hair, pulling them out fully straight. I don't know how it's possible. You wouldn't maybe be a sorcerer or a thief, would you, Tamarack? No. Too bad. You thought about how he was so funny. You covered your eyes at the ridiculousness. You sighed. You smirked wildly. You thought about how he was so adorable. You felt tired. You just ignored it. I'm gonna sigh. Tamarack had it in her to laugh over the situation, but you could only stand there and shake your head. Special shout out to the leaves still in her hair. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Nice. Kui finished his point, straightening up and putting his hands solidly on his lips. He was back to being in control. You know, there's nobody out there who's perfect. I accept my mistake and I'm sorry to you, Forrest, for messing up the place. It's really nice of you to say, Kui. Thanks. I think it forgives you. Cool. Watching the two kids interacting, you start thinking about this more and more, going over the whole experience in your head. Your turning thoughts were put on a pause when Tamarack suddenly changed the subject. What are you two gonna do now? I've got to go back. My mama's waiting for me. And I'll walk her in there. I gotta make sure she doesn't get lost out here. I should probably see how my Omi and Oppa are too. They're pretty old and need help sometimes. She took a big hop closer to you and Kui, a smile growing across her face as she landed. We could go back together. Alright, we can. Yes, I was gonna ask that. Well, okay, if you both are sure. Sorry, I want to be by myself. No, I don't want people coming. Sorry, me and Kui are going together. No, you should stay here. Me and Kui are going on our own. Okay, Tamarack, bye Kui, the two of us are going. Not in agreement, you shook your head no. Relax your stance, accepting that this was really over now. Woohoo! I like the little effects that happen on the box sometimes. Tamarack snatched up a nearby stick off the ground and directed the pointy end forward, the way you had come from. To our houses! While chuckling, Kui used his fist to enthusiastically punch the air. Homeward bound. Love those effects too. Nice. This is really nice. We're going back successful people. Alright, you two are allowed. You smiled at them in agreement. You watched the two in a shy silence. It adds so much charm to the game. Yeah! And so you started to walk through the brown fall brush to get to the neighborhood again, but you weren't going to be alone there. Tamarack bounded ahead, bouncing her arm up and down with the stick like she was the conductor of a marching band, while Kui came alongside you with even casual steps. I like that. You were returning to that house. So, I'm assuming Kui lives here and Tamarack lives here? Your new neighborhood had become even more orange-toned by the time you finally returned to it. The far-off sun slowly sank away behind the tallest mountains and forests to sleep for the night. Your shadows grew larger, pulling away from your bodies to reach out into the street ahead. The dark shapes morphed and combined with one another as you walked in your own mismatched rhythm. All while the eyeball chillingness of the outside world got more powerful bit by bit. Tamarack still stayed about 2 steps ahead. Sometimes she was closer and sometimes she got away from you again. She used her stick to knock at the bushes and lamps alongside the sidewalk. Kui was next to you but had switched things up so that he was taking large skips backwards. You guessed it was to look at you in the face better, or he just thought it was fun. He pointed out the sharpest building on the street as he went. Part of it looked almost like a tower, a different kind than the one in the backyard. See, that's the house from the front. It's great. And that's your house, right? The one in the middle? And Granny owns that even further away one? Cool. The sounds of your steps continued to echo through the cul-de-sac until you came to a stop right in the center of the path. You'd arrived. Okay, this is it. Kui pulled out an eager grin. We've got to meet up again later. See you, Corinne and Tamarack. Kui flipped around to go back the same way he had come with you. He needed to return to the pointy red house with the huge backyard. No, I got it wrong. This is Kui's house. This is Tamarack's house. He didn't drop any papers this time. Bye, goodbye. Tamarack put both her hands up in front of her chest and waved them around. I'm going home too. Tamarack spun in place before dashing further along the sidewalk to the slept gray house on the other end of the neighborhood. Her bag clunked and jingled at her side the whole way there. You waited there in front of the house in the dimming evening light, watching the 2 other kids go to their homes right on the same street. Bye, see you later. Be careful on your way back. Thank you for coming with me. It was cool to meet you too. You gave a wave goodbye, waved your hands in the air and jumped up. That was everything. The whole outing was done. In the quiet resolution of your first day in this place, the two encounters you had earlier that afternoon drifted through your head. Kui and Tamarack. Now you're at the stage where you get to set your dynamic with Tamarack and Kui. It's a way of controlling the personal relationship. It's called dynamics. Encompasses how your character and that character feel about one another and how they generally interact with each other. Doesn't determine if your character is shy or confident or social or unsociable. That's done through the phrasing/actions you pick in normal choices. It's only setting how you and the two leads tend to think/approach things on the top line level. Settings can be the same for both Tamarack and Kui or be entirely different for one over the other. First part of the dynamic system is what you set for your relationship standing. Your chosen relationship standing is always mutual with the other character. It's possible to change your standing at the start of each step, and even at certain points within a step, at least normally. For some settings, they can't be changed once you pick them. 5 main options for your relationship standing are neighbors, friends, family, crushes, and beloveds. Neighbors means there's someone you know and it's nothing more meaningful than that. Whether it's still amicable or completely cold or even hostile, it's up to you. Friends means that you're friends, while in the same it's possible to go even deeper and have them be your best friend, very best friend, but that's not set on the dynamic stream and it's a normal choice. Family means that you truly love them and will always keep them in your life in a fully platonic way. Can't choose to love someone this deeply until later steps once you've known them longer. Also won't be able to change the setting to anything else once you've picked it. It's completely certain and unwavering. Bring both Sam and Queen to your proverbial family. Crushes means you and them have crushes on each other. Yeah. Alright, I don't care. Oh my god. Tutorials are very long in these games, yeah. Okay, none of this is processing in my head, so... I guess we'll just skip right through it. Ooh. Finally. Okay, I can go back. Okay. Definitely friends. What do we got? It's a really interesting system with a lot of customization, but that makes it harder to explain. Yeah. I kind of like how it's like this, where like you can customize it a lot, but yes, it is also kind of annoying. Do I have to pick 3? Yeah. Yeah, that one's good. Oh, I see. Okay, so I can only pick... one from the top, one from the middle, one from the bottom. You know what? Maybe I should have read the tutorial. Use it to determine if your character is a follower, goes with the flow using deferring, collaborator or compriser using teamworking. Tries to be the leader decision maker, whether the other person actually wants to follow them or not using contesting. Question mark above your character gives descriptions of each word too. Oh, okay. I might have to do that then. Terms of your character is the type of person to go out of their way to make comments on the other person, what they do. If not, they're unassuming. Okay, so we'll do unassuming for both. Oh shit, I missed a Goldian. Whoops. I don't think we're gonna contest. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. Okay, yeah. So this one we'll do unassuming. Okay, so we want to do unassuming. Yeah, I'll probably just do that for both. Yeah. Things were so different for you from just that morning when you left and went on the drive to move. Before then, you'd never been in Golden Grove. You'd seen it only in pictures and hadn't known anybody who was a local there. But here you were, a person who lived in the town and was friends with the neighbors on both sides of your house who also lived here. Were you friends? You thought so. Corinne, is that you? Mom called from over the fence. Coming. You bounded forward and passed through the gate. Mom had left the porch and was there to meet you. Thank you for coming back. I'm sure you were having an exciting time out there. It was great. Could have been worse. I don't know. You're never going to believe what happened. Everything was amazing. You didn't say anything about it. I wish I didn't go. I met people, Mom. Kids my age. Yeah. I'm so glad. I look forward to hearing all about it. From strengths to strengths, you've got the key to the house. Oh, we've got the key to the house. The agent finally arrived about 20 minutes ago. They're gone now, but I haven't peeked yet. Both of us should be here for this. It's your house, too. Yeah, this is our house now. Absolutely. Come on. Mom turned to go and slipped the key out from her sweater pocket. She gestured with the other hand for you to follow. Your mom led the way as you went back up the stairs. The key fit perfectly into the hole in the door, and Mom smiled at the sound of an unlocking click. Carefully, she leaned forward with her shoulder, giving it a nudge, unsure if the best option for the ancient door was extra force or extra restraint. The house opened with a creak. Air came out through the front like it was exhaling. Mom let out a breath at the same time. Ah. Over here, Corinne. There's space for you to get a little closer. You can see inside here. You scooched towards your mom's side in the doorframe. It was then that you noticed there was a mat at the front. It had a light color and a kinda hard but fluffy texture. A sort of mat they'd get dirty looking right away when it was used, but it was still clean and nice. It hadn't been worn down at all like the rest of the building. His part of the house wasn't just an old thing left behind by other people who didn't need it or want it anymore. Someone must have put it there for this happening, for your mom and you moving in. Written across the top it said, "Welcome home." Mom softly tapped the top of your shoulder, bringing you back into the moment. She kept the hand there, leading you ahead with her. Two of you walked through the door. Everything in the air was still. The wind was blocked, but it was practically as cold inside as it was out of the house. Mom shifted forward cautiously, feeling around for a light switch. Got it. Ooh. A dim light from the ceiling sparked on in an instant, and there in front of you was an old-fashioned living room. The house had furniture that came along with it, but it wasn't a set. The pieces were mismatched, each chair, table, and bookshelf in a different color. They were covered in transparent sheets of plastic and in dust. The room had a real fireplace made out of brick. In the back you could see a staircase going up to another floor. Beautiful. It's even better than the photos. So much potential inside these walls. You were amazed you could fit in a storybook. Or it could fit in a storybook, sorry. You were so disappointed it blew your old apartment out of the water. It was the worst house in the world. It could work once you had your stuff out. You thought it was okay, the house was definitely haunted. Bob was right, it had potential. Excuse me. Oh, we're already going 2.5 hours. Nice. Mom touched the tips of her fingers to the muted blue paint next to her. We'll have to clean as much as we can to make it livable before bed. It'll be a long night. We can unpack more of our things tomorrow, though I'll be doing much of that on my own. You're going to be busy. Mom increased the pitch of her voice, squinting her eyes sweetly. After all, it's the first day of 5th grade. You grinned brightly. You groaned, throwing your head back dramatically. You had hoped she'd forgotten. You threw your hands up in the air, from excitement. You covered your face, getting nervous just thinking about it. You bit your lips, scared to even imagine having to go to a new school. You shrugged plainly. You got lost in thought, imagining what it might be like. You glared at her, annoyed that she'd bring it up so cheerily. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because I was never a big fan of school either. Yeah. She chuckled gently while watching you. I need another drink. We got here just in time, Her eyes drifted closed and there was a crease in her brows. She seemed further away without having gone anywhere. Even if I am here early for the job, I was not going to make you be a full week late to class. Being new to a town like this is already going to make you a point of attention. You couldn't tell if she thought that was a good thing or a bad thing by her tone, but Mom didn't say any more about that. She lifted her circled scarf over her head, careful to not have it catch on her earrings, and let it on top of her suitcase. Oh, and left it on top of her suitcase. So, want to see the upstairs? Yeah. Second floor was more of the same, lonely, sealed-away rooms with furniture nobody had been using for ages that were covered up by plastic sheets. And lots of dust. You could see the footprints your mom left behind in the grime as she wandered the halls with wide, amazed eyes. Striking the state of the whole house, Mom made the decision to leave the furniture in its protection until after the sweeping was finished. There were too many dust bunnies that might jump over to take a seat on your couches if a spot was available. I hope I can remember where I put that dustpan. The room itself shouldn't be hard to find. Returned to the living room after Mom got her trusty pair of crafting scissors out of her suitcase. She put her scarf inside it when taking the scissors out. Mom then went through some of the tape-up boxes like it was her birthday, and each one was a shiny, unopened present with a ribbon on top. But her gift was just stuff she already owned. One by one, she took out the supplies that had been brought for this very moment, setting them around her legs on the floor wherever there was space. And she divided them out into separate piles. A pair of yellow gloves, a fluffy, fresh duster, a bottle of cleaning spray, and a full roll of paper towels. Mom had a set of her own, and the other was for you. You were going to need them. There was only one broom and dustpan that she did successfully find. You were going to take turns using that. First move in the make a house a place people can actually live in plan was yanking open the streaky windows to get some airflow going. Though before even that, you had to get the locks on the window themselves to come loose. You dug your fingers in between the base of the window frame and the latch pressed against it, forcing it to move against its will. When the lock clicked into place on the opposite side, you shoved the window up with both hands. Your gloves were already patchy with filth. The icy, crisp breeze that flowed in from the outside was a lot more welcoming at this point. You got a good look at the neighborhood while catching your breath. Streetlights had come on. But you then left the window there to do its job and got back to yours. Two of you went back and forth and up and down around the house to open up everything that you could. Some windows were jammed in place so tight you had to leave it alone for your mom to get to later. Next point on the list was to somehow scrub down all the floors, walls, counters, and every other inch of space where dust could settle, which was every inch of the entire house. You picked a spot and gave it a sweep with the fuzzy head of the duster. A nice line of clear wood followed behind your motion. That pattern continued for a while, and whenever the dust layer was gone from a spot, you'd go back over it again with the cleaning spray to really make it shine. Mom was able to track down and turn on the heater, not that you could tell the difference with all the windows wide open. Eventually, you had a short dinner break with your mom, standing around in the kitchen together with the two of you as dusty as the rest of the house. It was packed meals from the car. Simple sandwiches, fruits with thick peels that wouldn't get smashed on the drive, little bags of granola and pretzels, and juice boxes. There were no groceries, the rickety fridge was off and totally empty when you checked. It was a relief that there was nothing gross in there. It was disappointing that there was nothing gross in there. No, it's a relief. You had prepared for the worst for such an old, practically abandoned house, but there wasn't a single bottle, nasty ketchup, or box of unknown leftovers or anything. Trash from your food was dumped into the same giant black garbage bag that you'd been throwing piles of gray stained paper towels and wads of squished together tape in for the whole night. Somehow the bag was getting full even though it was big enough to fit your whole body inside. It was a mark of how much work you'd really done. Looking at just the house made you think you hadn't even gotten started. The only way to change that was to keep going, as your mom talked about when encouraging herself to clean again after dinner. You and your mom polished up the house as best you could for even more hours. When your usual bedtime arrived, Mom put the duster and scissors down. She wasn't going to have you stay up late, no matter how excited she was to unpack. She guided you to the first floor bathroom. The ones on the second floor were too dirty to use, plucking her overnight bag off the counter along the way. Mom explained how she'd do a round throughout the whole house to close the windows to keep busy until the bathroom was free and left you to get ready to sleep. Inside the bag was little baby-sized versions of normal toothpaste and mouthwash containers and simple toothbrushes. All you had for pajamas that night was a green long-sleeved shirt with matching pants. Got as clean as you possibly could with only these things to use. You did a good job washing up. Pretty lazy about it. You finished washing as fast as possible. You just wanted to be busy for a little while. We'll do this one. After how dirty you'd gotten, it was satisfying to get clean. Glasses on for bed. You took your glasses off for bed. Yeah, we'll leave them on. Because I keep my glasses by my bed. Change into your pages and let your mom have her turn. Swallow. I'm not going to wait for stream to catch up this time. I know I usually do, but not this time. already read that. While she was away, took out your favorite stuffed animal from your pack bag, took out your favorite action figure from your pack bag, took out your favorite doll from your pack bag, took out your favorite special blanket, took out your special blanket from your pack bag, took out your special pillow from your pack bag. Only wait for her to be done. Oh, I can't do multiple. I have to pick one. We'll do a special pillow, because I have a special pillow as well. Wasn't something you could sleep without. The furniture was still plastic wrapped, so you crouched down and sat on the rug. Mom returned in only a couple minutes wearing her purple pajamas, and she also had sleeping bags tucked under each of her arms. So love how this game has an icon for your character, and the icon updates with what is going on. Yeah. Instead of just... Well, yeah, because in the first game, you can't see your character. You can only see... whatchamacallit. Taking your glasses off, your icon would no longer have glasses. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I got the swallow. Nice. Mom returned in only a couple of minutes wearing her purple pajamas, and she also had sleeping bags tucked under each of her arms. She shifted one forward to hold against the front of her chest and dropped the other onto the floor. It landed with a puff. And the clothes changed, and you can take a hat off for bed if you had worn a hat. Oh, nice. But yeah, because now she's purple up here. Just adds so much more than the first game. I love it. Yeah. That'll be mine. Your mom noted while trying to untie the band that kept the sleeping bag together in a roll. She pulled and pinched at the knot. When it didn't budge, she lifted the bundle to her face and used her teeth to pry the threaded bands apart from each other. She got it loose and victoriously flapped the bag all the way open. She laid it down in a clear spot on the wooden floor. I got an itch. There you are, Corinne, already. Okay. You used your feet and rocked back and forth to move yourself across the antique rug, scooting towards the sleeping bag without getting off the ground. Mom chatted casually while spreading out her own bag nearby. We'll need to get some wood so we can actually use that fireplace on nights like these. Did your mom know how to use a fireplace? You'd never seen one in person until now, and so far you'd still never seen one that had fire in it. I mean, fireplaces aren't that hard to use. You just put wood in it, light it up with like a lighter or something, and then you just make sure it doesn't go too high. It's not exactly that hard. I've never seen a fireplace IRL either, and even I know that. Luckily, the house was warm and cozy, even without that, since the windows stopped letting the chill in. The heater worked. That was sort of a surprise to you. Mom soon settled down on the center of her temporary bed. She sat cross-legged with her back solidly straight. Her hands came to rest on the tops of her knees, and she made direct eye contact with you. Thank you for the help with the house today. It'll be home before we know it at this rate. I worked really hard, you said while stretching your arms. I'm so tired now, you said while flopping down. You're welcome. A house and a home are the same thing. Not necessarily. The way she said it made you roll your eyes. You stretched your arms out happy with a job well done. You flopped down onto the bag with a tired huff. She slouched her shoulders, easing away some of the stiffness. Guess what I did in the neighborhood today? Mom, can I tell you about what happened today? She asked you how your day was. I would love that, dear. With Mom's encouragement, you began to narrate the entire story of the paper airplane adventure. From the moment it hit to the way it led you down the forest crossroad, meeting Kui on his tower with his notebook full of loose pages, then finding Tamarack on her leaf pile, and all her surprises. Mom listened with her whole self, leaning forward and grinning wider with each new turn you revealed. You wrapped it up by explaining how you returned to the neighborhood with Kui and Tamarack, and after everything you've discovered. What a way to spend an afternoon. I'm proud of you, Corinne. You're a bona fide detective. Stop right-clicking. You had no idea you'd gotten into such a winding journey. You kicked your legs up and down in your sleeping bag, very pleased with her reaction. It was a fun story to tell. Somehow the events of the day felt like they were a long time ago, or that they happened to someone else and you just heard about it. But it had been real. The paper airplane hit your shoulder, you held the note in your hands. You threw that paper away when you were cleaning, and you didn't have any idea what happened to that paper. You were saving that paper to give back to Kui. I probably should do that. Saving that paper to give back to Tamarack. Save that paper with your things as a keepsake. Ooh. Well, we're definitely not going to do this one. Or this one. Nah, we're going to do this one. It had nice memories that went with it. With your topic all done, Mom softly spoke up to share her own thoughts with you. It's odd imagining this entire building collecting dust for all this time, isn't it? No one wanted to live here. Not renters, not the man who owned it, but it's a charming house. Yeah, it is. How did we get to have something like this? Mom pinched her lips together in consideration, then she kept talking. There aren't a lot of opportunities out in these woods, I suppose. My company, the retiring of the former HR manager, was the first big position I've ever heard of for this area. And even that didn't open up for people already living in the town. I was asked to relocate to take the position. Creases grew around her eyes the more she thought about it. She caught herself before a frown could follow. Oh, but it's not an issue. I'm grateful. We'll find our place in the slow pace of Golden Grove, and at least we'll have each other regardless. Yep, you and me are a team. It's great we have each other to talk about stuff with. We'll always be together. You can count on me, Mom. Nodded strongly. You are not paying too much attention. All of these except for this one are great options. Stop right-clicking! I'm gonna do this one. Thank you, Corinne. I feel like she would have responded the same anyways, though, for any of those options. Mom stretched her legs out fully across her sleeping bag, wiggling her toes inside the black socks she had on. Seeing Mom right there on the floor with you was cool. You didn't hang out together during bedtime like this most nights. It was special. She thought about that. Your eyelids were trying to tape themselves up with the sticky, gritty stuff your eyes made when it was extra late. Alright, dear, you should get inside the sleeping bag now before you blink out on top of it. It sounded like a pretty good idea. Scooping your special pillow into both your arms, you shimmied into the open end of the bag. It was made out of fabric that was so smooth, it wasn't difficult to do. Move farther down until the edge was to your chin. You were wrapped up like a loaf of bread in a grocery bag. Mom got to her feet, taking a short jog over to the far wall of the room. She lifted a finger to the light switch, but kept her gaze down on you. The expression on her face was gentle. Good night, Corinne. I'm just gonna say goodnight. The room went pitch black with a click. While your eyes were trying to adjust, you heard the shuffling sounds of Mom. She joined you on the floor again. Those noises soon stopped. Mom didn't talk anymore. There weren't sounds of cars passing outside. There was the thumping in your ears, and you thought you might have heard a creak somewhere. The night noises were a lot different than what you had experience with. They were so quiet and distant, it made you notice them more than if they were clearer. You'd have to get to know the sounds better. It was another part of the house's personality. You were okay with that. It was normal to need time to get familiar with each other. Press your eyes shut, and your head was thoughts of moving to a new town, Mom, Queen Tamarack, the first day of school. We'll do this one. You tossed and turned in the squishy cocoon, wanting to sleep so tomorrow would come sooner, but too excited to do so. It was way too long of a night. Second day in Golden Grove arrived. Occasionally you will get the opportunity to change what you're wearing during the game. Pick my outfit. I don't want to see these dress up sections. Yeah, I'll do it. Have fun. Thank you. Even though I'm probably not going to change anything. Alright, I think first day of school outfit? Yeah. Oh wait. I guess I could pick a first day of school outfit. Oh, that's cute. Now, go away. Wrong way. Ooh. Oh wait, hang on. Let me look at what these options are, and then if I don't like any of these, we'll go back to that one option. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Alright, I think we're gonna stop it here because I am going to be ending stream soon. So I don't really want to get started in another day. Right now. But we will continue this tomorrow. Stop. Quit. It's a good stopping point too. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get back into that tomorrow. I guess we'll just play Osu for a bit now. I don't really want to get into anything else. Let me mute it, so that way we don't have to worry about copyrighted shit. And I can eat my popcorn again. Huh. Oh yeah, that's copyrighted. This is not. I could probably turn this up a little bit for you guys. That should be good. Actually, I should have put it here. Lips. Tucking for the night, but thanks for the nice stream. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice having you. I gotta get the popcorn off the ground. I hope you have a good rest as well. Ooh, I didn't change the game. There we go. Another Pokemon? Pan Power. I'm slacking on Osu catch. I gotta try and get back into it. Hey, stay healthy, bot. My popcorn. How the hell did I miss that? I don't think I should have missed that. Game, please. Game. Why are you doing this to me? No more itch.io games? Not today. Well, we'll continue that game tomorrow, but for tonight we're done. I gotta give my voice a rest from all that talking. And I also didn't want to get into another day, so... Fuck me. And now I'm being trash at Osu. It's because I've been playing Osu Standard too much. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That could be better, but it could have also been worse. At least I beat my high score, though. Popcorn. I'm gonna turn it up on my end. Because it is a little quiet. Nice. I've been really into this song lately for some reason. Wait, I want to try a harder difficulty. Damn! I was actually doing really good at that. Does that go from 4 to 6? Yeah, goddamn. You know, maybe my problem isn't the fact that I'm bad. Maybe that song is just too easy for me now. Because I do get a little mixed up with slower songs. I'm the same way with those are standard as well. stuck in my throat. Sucked. Hopefully I caught him in time. God damn it! How much is Osu? Osu is free! Also, hi Aiden, welcome back. So hi. I can link the stuff in chat that you need for Osu after this if you want. Sorry, I gotta focus. I can't look at chat right now. I gotta get on my laptop first, then you can link it? Okay. I probably won't link it until the end of the song, so... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Not now. I'll wait until Aiden returns, and then I can link it. Wait, can I play Osu VR through MC Osu? I can! Oh, I need to try that. I don't know if I'm gonna try that on stream. But I'm definitely gonna try that at some point. Alright. I got the first link ready. Ooh. Oh, we've been going for almost 3.5 hours. Let's go. I'm gonna check Discord real quick. Alright, so this is the first link. Hold on, let me do this in Chrome. This is the first link you'll need. I have no idea what the point of it is, but I would get it just in case. And then this link is where... Nope, we don't want it as plain text. Is where you'll get all of your songs, where you'll make your account. You'll do everything on that second website. You'll download the game from there as well. Oh, I really want to play this song again. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna try and challenge myself a little bit. You're welcome. Damn it! I was so close. Oh no. Wait. I just want to hear a song that I have in here. I've played this before. Wait. Wait, why does it say I have a D on it when I have a C up here? Oh well, I'm gonna see what this looks like. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done double time. demolish them. Cinderella! We're gonna play this song next. No! Bop, bop, bop. I got butter on my fingers. Please don't make me fail this song. I like this song. I mean, I like a lot of the songs I play, but... Oh, I looked up the English version for this. Well, I didn't look it up, but the English version is in the captions on the video on YouTube. It kind of related to it a little bit. That was not the greatest. I'm gonna be honest. Bidoof. Mr. Burst, Mr. Burst. Mr. Burst. Mr. Burst. Alright, that wasn't the greatest run I've ever done of that song. But it was my worst. Cool. Wait, where's the one that was... Alright, Mr. Bot showing off. Oh, it wasn't this one. Ah! How much of my popcorn have I finished? Half. I've said this one. Hold on. Of course I get it on the first try. So 3-star. Ah. is this a 3-star? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, now it's broken. Here we go. Ah. Wait, is it broken for all of them? Oh yeah. What did you miss at the end? Hello? Oh shit, it's coming. Hell yeah. Missed 45. Also, no, I did not forget that I am streaming. Don't worry. I wouldn't forget about you guys. I was just curious. If the rest of them were broken, and they were. Now I gotta focus. Alright, come on, game. I know you're gonna fail me. Just fail me already. Right as soon as I said it. Goddamn, okay. Thanks. Why did I put this song on here? It's not my difficulty. Think all your issues, you can have my friends. You can have my friends. I don't miss you and you miss it on the phone screen. But I don't sleep. Oh, my popcorn. What you trying to talk about? What you trying to get at? Alright. I think we're gonna call it. That worked, right? Yeah. I used my my keybinds to switch it over, which is something that I never do. So I doubted it a little bit to see if it actually worked, and it did. Shh. Alright, I think I'm gonna head off because it's about 10:30. And it is getting late, so I'm going to head off. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to anyone who's currently watching. Thank you to anyone who's watched it all today. Or tonight. I think it's just tonight. When did I start? I started 5 minutes before 7, so I guess it could also be today. I don't know, but either way, thank you all for watching. And thank you to anyone watching this afterwards. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow we will continue our life. And then we'll see when we get done with that, and then we'll go into some more itch.io games. I have hair on my shoulder. Also, I think, isn't Friday Night Funkin' an itch.io game? Maybe we can try that out as well. The songs on there shouldn't be copyrighted. Why? This hair on my shoulder in the camera is bothering me. Yeah. I think this week will just be itch.io games because I don't know what else to play. And, like, 90% of the games that are on there are free. So, we'll just play them. Why not? Hopefully we get some long ones. I know the one that we played today, the very first one that we played, was very short. But, it was cute as well. And it was also made for people, so I guess that's why it was super short. But I'm going to head off. I hope you have a good night, good day, good whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So, bye.